We were picked up from the Alpha Suites and then drove 3 hours to Luisiana to see some waterfalls. To get to the first destination, we had to take tricycles. It was my first time ever going on a tricycle, so that was pretty cool. We had to hike for 30 minutes to our first waterfall, which is Talay Falls. The hike involved lots of walking through rivers and streams to get there. There's a little bit of rock climbing involved and walking across little bamboo bridges, which makes it really easy to get your foot stuck, but yeah, otherwise it was all good. When we arrived at Hidden Falls, we were able to dip our heads under, so that was pretty funny. If you've ever wondered what it might be like under a waterfall, yeah, you can't really see much. Our next destination was Hulugan Falls, one of the biggest and most amazing waterfalls I've ever seen. The best part about this waterfall is we had it all to ourselves with no other tourists, and we were able to swim there for as long as we wanted. After Hulugan Falls, our next destination was Pagsanjan Falls. To get to the falls, we actually had to rappel down a couple of cliffs, which was fine and it was quite safe. This was a much more popular tourist destination, so we didn't exactly have it to ourselves. So the main attraction at these falls was to ride on the raft underneath the waterfall directly and then go behind the waterfall into a cave before going back out again. The last activity of the day involved getting into a canoe and floating downstream through a massive gorge. It was really pretty. There were a few waterfalls along the way and you had to slide over these metal bars and actually lift the boat out of the water because there were too many rocks in the way. So that was interesting. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fly my drone in any of these locations. As you can imagine, it was pretty risky to even take my drone. You will see some drone footage in the next video because we head off to an island resort. I do have a lot of underwater footage, so there's lots to see in next week's video.